Okay, hello everyone. This is Sharonda, and this is my podcast as well as my Facebook and YouTube channel, Spiritual Sense. Today is Monday, which is June the 17th. So, in this podcast, Facebook Live and YouTube channel go over topics involving the paranormal, occult, and supernatural. I'd like to start off by saying that this podcast, YouTube, and Facebook is for entertainment, informational, and sometimes educational purposes. I consider myself to be a psychic light, intuitive, gypsy, nomad, magic mind medium. As I mentioned, I do believe that we all possess these capabilities. It's just how receptive you are to that energy. Um, so I don't consider myself to be a pastor, prophet, um, elder, or anything of the sort. These are my opinions. Okay. All right. So we want to go ahead. We're going to get into my prayer. Father Supreme, being of all being, thank you for waking me, family, and friends alike up this morning to see another day. Continue to bless us and shield us from any injury, harm, or danger. No weapon formed against us shall prosper, as it is said. It is so. I declare and I decree. So, if you go on my podcast platform, which is on Spreaker.com, you'll find a variety of topics involving spirituality, the paranormal, the occult. Um, so I do have a total of five podcasts. This being the one that I most frequently record on. Um, so that being said, I am going to state that I also do what I refer to as spiritual readings, which essentially are what tarot card readings, um, or what have you. So we're going to go ahead. We're going to get into this for time purposes. This is not going to be a long reading. Now, for those who may tune in or listen in on Sundays, I typically do what I refer to as light and dark readings. Those are typically about 45 minutes, maybe an hour long. Whereas the light readings, I'm going to try to get off of here within the next 30 minutes. All right, so let's go ahead. We're going to do a three card. We're going to say past, present, and future. All right, one, two, and three. All right, so I have in the past we have words, which has the number three there. What does three means? Roots, expansion, and expression. I think this has a lot to do with something you did. Whoever the reading is on, I don't know who the reading is on. I do have a maintenance in and out of the apartment at this time, so if you see him walking back and forth, that's what that is. I have the hangman card here for present. So we're going to say hang. We're going to show. We're going to go into what the hangman represents. Let it go. Sacrifice. Pause. New perspectives. And then we're going to have the next card, Prince of Wands, the journalist. So I honestly feel as though could this very well be in relation to somebody in terms of some things that you have done, um, some sacrifices that you have made that you want recognition for. I feel possibly who this reading is for. I don't know. Could it be on the maintenance man? Who knows? But we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna get into the love reading. Let's get a synopsis about love, love. All right. So we're gonna spread this out, and we're going to pull out three cards. One, two, and three. three love card. Let's see what things are going about in terms of love with you. How are things going in terms of love? Well, we got not enough under words. We have healing heart and wedding rings. So something lets me know that it mentions not enough, which is close to words, which I equate in this reading to mean action. Not enough, frustrated in relationship, lack of confidence, sabotage, fear, ego issues, and jealousy. So I don't know if this person has a little bit of envy or whatever the case may be in terms of something you did or doing. I don't know. Only thing I can do is just go off of what I have here. The next card I have here is the Hangman card, Healing Heart. Well, what did I say about Hangman? The Hangman says letting go, sacrifice, Paul, new perspectives. So I honestly feel as though you need to humble your heart. Something lets me know that um, there may be some bitterness there within you, and you need to let it go. I think it's ego driven. Healing heart, healing from heartbreak, freedom from toxic relationship or addiction. So this lets me know that somebody did something to you in your past, and somehow you have a hard time of letting it go. Okay. The next card I have here is Prince of Wands, the journalist. Well, we know Wands relates to willpower, life force, passion, creativity, ego, and personality. So I honestly feel as though it was something in regarding um, perhaps somebody that you are married to or engaged to in some type of, it could very well be common law with, um, that you have. I do believe it's a soul connection. It's what I feel. However, there are some things we need to let go. We all are have room for improvement. I'm no different than the next person. Okay. Um, the next card I have is past life. Let's get a little bit about past life. Past life. Let's get a little bit about past life. Past life. Let's spread the card set. All right, we have one, we have two, and we have three. Past life, past life. All right, well, let's turn the cards over. Let's turn, and I did manage to get that tarot cloth, knock on wood, washed yesterday, thank God. All right, we have High Priest or Priestess. So the High Priest card mentions divine feminine, um, intuition, spirituality, and emotions. I honestly feel as though you have a little bit of bitterness, and somehow you need to get your emotions intact, is what it lets me know. Um, in terms of this marriage or this relationship that you are in, I don't feel as though it's anything that would cause you to break apart. No. But I do believe that there's some little ego going on, some spats that may be occurring in your situation is what it lets me know. The next one I have here is mother, mother. Something lets me know, but the fact that I got the mother card that shows up, it could very well be that you have a vice, if that makes any sense, towards your mother. Like you may not have had a loving mother, if that makes any sense, and somehow um you may have some type of issue with women in authority or in that role. Something lets me know by me getting the mother part, and then it's next to healing heart, and then right there we have the hangman. Um, I feel as though there's not a good communication or relationship with your mother. That's what it lets me know. I feel like I'm speaking to a man. Could it very well be the maintenance man who just came in? I don't know. The next card I have here is medicine man or woman. I honestly feel as though when I get this, it could be in relation to your spirit self, shamanism, and things of that sort. I think you need to connect with your faith, beliefs, and thoughts, and work on your shamanic energy flow. Do some chakra clearing, get into some holistic type of activities and medicines and stuff. It's what I feel like you need to do. I think that's what spirit is letting me know you need to do. Okay. The next card I have here, we're gonna pull out thoughts, faith, and belief. Let's see about your thoughts, your faith, and your belief. All right, we got one. We're gonna do two, and then we're gonna do this one three. Is what we're gonna do in terms of thoughts, faith, and belief. And I will be ending this podcast within the next 15 minutes or so because I do work a 40-hour a week job. So that's why I have not been recording as often as I like to because of that. Okay. All right, so we have um, these cards to show up here. Now I have the wheel. The wheel. Um, let's see. Let's go to the wheel. Fortune card, because that's essentially what this is. This is the Wheel of Fortune card. So let's go to, it says good luck, change, destiny, life cycles, and karma. I honestly feel as though that you may be experiencing a little bit of karma. It's what it lets me know because I got works. I think works in this situation has a lot to do with actions or behavior, something you perhaps did or was done to you. I think as a result of you did as a result, kind of like retaliation. I think that there's some insecurities there, not enough. I have the High Priestess card to find a divine energy, feminine energy. I think this is coming from a motherly figure, is what it lets me know because I get the mother card that shows up here, and we have the Wheel of Fortune card, which is mentions the wheel. Good luck, change, destiny, life cycles, and karma. So there's a little bit of karma I feel that you're dealing with as a result of retaliation, is what it lets me know. Now I have this card here, the Queen of Cups. I do feel as though that it's connected to that mother energy again. Queen cards are a nurturing and emotional feminine energy. These cards can represent a mature woman. So I think this mature woman, it has definitively told mother. Cups relates to feelings. So something lets me know you have some feelings tied to your mother. I don't think it's horrible, no, but I think it's not healthy. Not healthy energy is what I feel. And oftentimes when you have somebody that has an issue with the opposite sex or even the same sex because of that disconnect from authority figures in their life, if that makes any sense. It says the cups relates to feelings and emotion, creativity, relationship, intuition, and compassion. And the next card I have is the Lover's card. I think a lot of that has trickled into um, your personal life, your marriage life, your relationships is what it lets me know. And by me getting the journalist card, which in turn is mass communication, I think this is, God, well, okay, we need to put this out. What is going on with this situation? Like to profess, to put it out like a journalist. Okay, we need to expose this. This is something that's going on with this individual. Um, in terms of lovers and things of that sort. Okay. Or it could very well be commitment. It may not necessarily be that you're married, it could be commitment issues in terms of your vice as lovers, if that makes any sense to anybody. Okay. So the next card we're going to dive into, we're going to get into your family history. Well, let's tackle this energy, this divine feminine energy and things of that sort. Let's tackle that. Let's tackle some of that energy flow, and let's see where we are. Let's go up on here where we don't normally focus on too tough, and I'm gonna pull this one out. Six of Pentacles. Now, in relation to the number six, is harmony, community, and cooperation. So I do believe that your family history, by way of these Egyptian tarot, wants you to what? Wants you to cooperate. Wants you to, um, and this is in those who legacy have lived on. They want you to cooperate. They want you to get over those emotions and those feelings. That's what I feel. Um, Now let's go ahead. We're going to pull up my Egyptian tarot on my phone. Let me see if I'm able to find it. Let's see. Nope. Let's see if I'm able to pull it up on my phone. Okay. Start. All right. So again, number six is harmony, community, and cooperation. So I do believe spirit, by way of your ancestors, wants you to cooperate. Want you to cooperate, be harmonious, and not be so. Get over that bitterness, because it's not healthy. It's not good. It's not, healthy at all. Because when you harbor a lot of these emotions, believe it or not, they can manifest in certain um, ailments and diseases and things of that sort. It can. It can. Because God revealed to me that I put the spirit in them by way of this system to facilitate a transition. So learn to deal with your emotions and ego. I'm telling you for your better self, okay? Because I know I'm not going to sit here and say I'm better than you, but I know better. And what has been told to you is a lie. And a lot of systems has came into place to depopulate certain energies who are not in agreement. Okay, a nuisance to society, a menace to society, as they would say. So the Pentacles relates to material aspects of life, career, finance, business, and possession. So we're going to go down to the Pentacles, the Six of Pentacles, the Papyrus sheath. The bundle of papyrus symbolizes the triumph of those who have overcome the initiatory trials. Okay, so those who have been persecuted, those who have done some things, is what it pretty much lets me know. I honestly feel as though you write these things down. You write these when you have spirits that come into your life and things of that sort. I think this is a testament for you to rectify something that's going on with you in your personal journey in this life experience. The positive help given or received. So I think in terms of action and things like that, being of good service and being a better person does help to heal your heart. That's what it lets me know. Um, Collaboration, presence, rewards, gratification, and restitution. So being a cheerful giver, being someone that is um, a good service is a gift. Many people can't do that. It is a gift, and I do feel as though you may feel as though it goes on seen or recognized, but I do believe it is seen by those from the past, meaning ancestors or whomever the case may be. Because I think this disconnect from your mother, it will turn around. Things will turn around for you and your mother. I show in negativity that come towards you, envy, jealousy, illusions, false generosity. So I think these are some of the things your mother may have experienced, and because you are there, or were there, and out of the bowels of how the whole your coming into existence happened, you are something I can focus on to express what I've been dealing with. That's what that lets me know. Okay? So I'm not going to sit here and tell you to take it personal, but what I will tell you is things will change because I do feel as though this is a commonality amongst many cultures, particularly the African American culture. Okay? Now we're going to go ahead, we're going to uh, let's get your life's purpose card. What is spirit saying? All right, we're gonna focus on this one. Body work. So we have work. Something in regards to your works. That's what it lets me know. Works. Healing come by way of your works. By way of your works. You are of service. It come by way of your works. So the card mentions your life purpose involves body work such as massage therapy, energy healing, physical therapy, or exercise training. So I honestly feel as though in relation to this here, this is I'm not going to be superficial and speak of cosmetically because I think that's when people are so fixated on, and don't get me wrong, there's nothing wrong with wanted uniformity in terms of professionalism, but when people are so fixated on your actual look, it's a lack of fulfillment and enjoyment in this life experience. And if it keeps up, God mentions to me, I'm gonna kill them dead. They can go to the light because I put these spirits here to enlighten you about superficiality. If you can't get along, and if you're so focused and fixated on things that are not relevant, I'm gonna show you what is relevant, and I'm gonna put the spirit in them to depopulate and transition you to the other space and time. And I will use whom I will and who I may to convey that message. And this is what I inclination that I receive. And you will know spirit, you will know superficiality, and that is not of me. I allowed it to exist, but it's not of me. Okay? So we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna get to your healing aura energy. What we're going to do. What is the healing aura energy? Well, let's go ahead. Everything turns into light. God is going to bring everything into fruition. So you need to take heed to that. Things that you have done, you need to get over that bitterness because, like I said, it will be revealed and exposed. As I speak to you, I speak to me and to many other people. It's not a threat, it's a warning. It is. Everything turns to light. I work to improve myself, embrace all that life brings to me, and transform darkness into light. I allow myself to grow and become stronger. So you're going to have to focus on things that are relevant because I'm going to explain something to you. When you're petty and childish and exhibit Portuguese type of activities, God is going to put you into a sensibility to where you will know what is relevant versus not. Now, if we're concerned about boobs and nose jobs and hair texture, or we concerned about heart failure, kidney failure, and heart attack and stroke, which one do you want? Okay, so you that'll be made for you. That's not a threat. That's a warning. That is a warning. I kid you not. Pettiness and childishness will send your ass to hell quicker than anything else, and that is God's understood. That's not a threat. It's a warning. As a matter of fact, let me go ahead and pull this. We say, from whom can I release my judgment right now? So I honestly feel as though um, when you are judged or when you judge people, you will be judged. You have to be very careful of that. And as I mentioned yesterday when I did my comprehensive light and dark reading about the disillusion of the motherland, Africa, because of strife and a disconnect from the mother. I feel was the reason a lot of the things that have transpired amongst the motherland has transpired, and how we as black individuals are a example and a testament to the world. We are the true chosen people, the original people, and God allowed other race and ethnicities to learn from what we have experienced in terms of being an example. Yes, that is so. Now the next core I'm going to do, I'm going to get into your healing energy. So we're going to bring this to a close because it's going on about 30 minutes now. So everything is going to come into fruition. Again, as I mentioned to you, there's some things that transpired about, that comes about in your whole existence that I think your mother does not want exposed, but something lets me know it's going to come to the light. Okay? It's going to come to the light. Divine order. This is divine order, by the way, just in case someone has told you so. And what does divine order mean? That means by way of God. It's done without that thought or thinking about it. I'm gonna put the spirit in them. They have been in a trance-like state. There is no thought, thinking, or prejudice, or opinions, or anything of the sort. It is what it is. So that's what that is. It says Archangel regular. Everything is how it needs to be right now. Look past the illusion and see underlying order. So everything, the cards are going to fall as they may, as I mentioned. And when God wants to present a information or convince you about something and enlighten you about something that you have been shut off from, I'm going to expand your horizon and let you see how I work. Okay, so I'm going to conclude this episode of Spiritual Sense Tarot card reading. If you have any questions, comments, or suggestions, you're more than welcome to comment below. Until then, have a safe and wonderful day. Good day.